Soccer, baseball, lacrosse, basketball,
babysit, gymnastics, community service, soccer, brownies.
Allison Mara is 8. Rosie Given is 7.
Hi, Rosie.
Johnny Peluso is 12.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm never home for dinner. I have a baseball game at 6, and it normally ends around 7:30 or 8. And then I also have lacrosse practice and then a soccer practice after that at 7:30.
And then there's the complicated lives of Catherine Given and Caroline Mara, both 12.
This Wednesday, I have my community service from 4 to 5.
Then we have to go to softball.
And then we've got to go to softball from 5:30 to 8.
And we have homework at 8 o'clock.
By the time we get home, have a snack, we've got to leave.
Sometimes I have lacrosse games and softball games conflict, or lacrosse practices and softball practices.
Sarah, so your practice is now 5:30 to 7?
It's always been like this, and on Wednesday.
No, it used to be 6 to 7:30.
Yeah, but
And where there are busy kids, there are busy mothers and fathers. Like Terry and John Peluso, trying to keep up with all the activities they've scheduled for their sons and daughters.
What's in your lap here?
It's the Bible. I need this, and if I forget to look at it in the morning, it gets me in trouble. Mine is done by the week. This is this week. And it's done by the child, so here's one day, and each child has a spot, and mine's on the end.
The big one is the one on the fridge, so that's for everyone to look at as they're racing through the kitchen.
Jenny Given.
Now, everything we're looking on this calendar are various activities for the kids?
Yeah,
And how many kids do you have?
I have 3.
3 kids.
Believe it or not, there's a name for this, hyperparenting.
Hyperparenting is not just an action, it's an anxiety and it's a pressure. I'm a hyperparent in partial remission some days because I do it too. I'm ambitious. I want my kids to do well in life, and I wouldn't tell you not to.
Dr. Alvin Rosenfeld is a psychiatrist who's written a book called The Overscheduled Child.
Well, an overscheduled child and an overscheduled family is most American families I know that rush from 7 in the morning till 10 at night trying to fill every moment with enriching activities.
And what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is a kid has no time of their own. They have no time to invent a life of their own, to imagine. They're often exhausted.
I feel like I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm so tired. It bugs me.
We brought together a group of kids from Ridgewood, New Jersey, and their parents to talk about their overscheduled lives.
You sign them up because it keeps kids off the street. The more things that they're doing, it sort of keeps them out of running into trouble, if you will.
John, are you a hyperparent?
Am I a hyperparent? I mean, it's tough to say. I guess I am because, yes, I want my kids involved, and to a certain degree, it's very gratifying. Am I doing the wrong thing being a hyperparent? Absolutely not. Would I do this all over again? Absolutely.
John's son, Johnny.
You play with your friends in all the sports, but also you're missing all your free time, so you can't really hang out, watch TV, or go into town with your friends.
Sir, do you want to go on the swim team?
I don't know.
But from Mom's point of view,
There's this little seed in the back of your head that says, if I don't sign my kids up now, the kids that are playing, will they be that much better at the sport that when your kid does decide to go play, it's kind of too late?
in fact, Terry's 10-year-old daughter, Sarah, a star soccer player
Now what we have to do, believe it or not.
and drama student, likes her hectic life.
I really don't know what to do with myself if I'm not. I'm like, okay, what do I do now?
Tomorrow's baseball.
Glad I have no homework.
One event that is rarely scheduled is a traditional family dinner.
What are we having for dinner?
What about me?
I have no idea. Actually, I was going to make a pasta with sausage and
Oh yeah, I like that.
and I just didn't get around to getting it ready. I think if we get 2 good meals during the work week, that's great.
Sometimes I can get the groceries. I can actually have the ingredients, but I just can't make them.
It wasn't that long ago that families always met at the dinner table to share their day.
We have evidence that families that have dinner together have kids who do better in life. But I don't think it's just dinner. I think it's families that do anything together. What kids need, and what parents need, frankly, is time to just be together with no goal in mind, no accomplishment necessary, no purpose other than the pleasure of being together.
And it also wasn't that long ago that children's time was their own, where kids played without any adult supervision.
But I wouldn't let my children go to the schools for a pickup game without an adult in charge, just in case, whatever.
You worry about safety. And when they're in an organized event, you know they're safe.
Right, exactly.
See, the tragedy is that we've been told that to be good parents, we have to steal childhood. We have to take every minute of a kid's time. We have to schedule it because we know what's right.